Last night, I was out on the porch at a friend's house, checking out all the costumes, helping to hand out candy, just basking in such a warm, beautiful night. It was record-breaking warm temperatures, and the good, scary Halloween vibes were all over the North Country. The vibes were exquisite in Lake Placid with the annual elementary school costume parade. We go streetside on today's story of the day.
Support for Story of the Day comes from Clarkson University, offering over 95 programs of study with campuses in the Hudson Valley, Central, and Northern New York. More at clarkson.edu.
Hey, I'm David Summerstein. It's Friday, the first day of November. First up, next week, New Yorkers will weigh in on Proposition 1, the only statewide measure on the ballot. It's officially known as the Equal Rights Amendment, and it stirred up a lot of debate in the Adirondacks. It would offer constitutional protections to more categories of people. As David Escobar reports, the proposal exposes sharp political divisions.
The New York State Constitution already bans discrimination based on race, color, religion, and creed. Prop 1 would add categories like ethnicity, national origin, age, disability, and sex to the state constitution's Equal Protection Clause. It would also expand the definition of sex discrimination to include sexual orientation, gender identity, pregnancy, and reproductive health care. But the measure has created serious conflict and lots of misinformation. At a recent Prop 1 information session in Saranac Lake, the debate devolved into shouting.
And I would be glad to.
Please, I would like to know what I said that was wrong.
Margot Gold, a volunteer with left-leaning Adirondack Voters for Change, organized the session.
Our concern was that, A, people didn't know about it, B, people were getting some information about it.
Progressive activists say many of these protections are already in state law. Catherine Bodie of the New York Civil Liberties Union says the purpose of Prop 1 isn't about creating new protections. It's about securing what's already on the books.
Importantly, Prop 1 doesn't change current law. These protections are already in federal and state law.
Conservatives have made Prop 1 a hot-button issue for their voters, passing out campaign materials like Vote No lawn signs. At a recent rally, former Congressman and gubernatorial candidate Lee Zeldin said Prop 1 opens the door for trans women to play on women's sports teams.
There shouldn't be a protected right in New York for boys to be able to compete in girls' sports. I agree with those concerned parents.
But that's already the case. State and federal laws already allow trans athletes to join teams that align with their gender identity. Then there's abortion rights. The word abortion doesn't appear in Prop 1, but advocates say the expanded definition of sex discrimination would cover the right to an abortion. Since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in 2022, state Democrats have worked quickly to advance abortion protections through the legislature. They passed the Equal Rights Amendment in 2 consecutive sessions, which is required to amend New York's Constitution. Colette LaFuente says lawmakers' rush to pass the measure is one of several reasons she'll be voting no on Prop 1. She's a volunteer at Saranac Lake's Republican headquarters.
It's a very serious piece of legislation because it codifies this set of categories or groups of people into a protected class from discrimination.
LaFuente says Republicans in the region are worried about legal uncertainties with Prop 1. But Bodie with the NYCLU believes New York's court system is ready to handle the Equal Rights Amendment if it passes.
Courts are well practiced at balancing the need for governments to create rules like driver's licenses, age restrictions, lotto tickets, and anti-discrimination protections.
Because of New York's plain language laws, voters won't see the full text of Prop 1 on the ballot. So advocates are encouraging voters to look up the measure before heading to the polls. And when you do vote, remember to flip your ballot over. That's where you'll find Prop 1. David Escobar, North Country Public Radio.
Every year on Halloween, students from Lake Placid Elementary School parade down Main Street. At yesterday's event, kids dressed up as witches and astronauts and members of a well-known Gothic family from TV. Emily Russell was at the parade and produced this story.
The first thing that I can report is that, yes, in fact, the Lake Placid Halloween Parade is as cute as it sounds.
Happy Halloween!
Little kids from kindergarten up through middle school march down Lake Placid's Main Street. Amy Kramer and a few other teachers are dressed in bell-bottoms and florals and rose-tinted glasses.
So the 3 fourth grade teachers decided to bring back the 70s.
Students in her class dressed as aliens and athletes and bananas. One girl got a bit more niche with her costume.
We have a student who is a crazy old cat lady. She's got the best costume in the 4th grade.
Is this just chaos for teachers, or is it fun?
It's a little bit of both. It is a little bit of both. We're glad it's only one day a year. It can get a little crazy, but the kids love it, and so do we, of course.
For Fiona Johnston, who's 14, this is a chance to go all out. She's painted her face white and is wearing a white wig and a big white gown.
I'm the White Queen from Alice in Wonderland.
Johnston is here with her 2 siblings, including her 11-year-old brother.
My name's Izzy, and I'm dressed up as a Cheshire Cat.
Izzy and Fiona and their sister are homeschooled in Westport, so they came to Lake Placid to watch the parade. All 3 have elaborate costumes.
I'm the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland. My name's Gwen Johnston, and I'm 18.
You guys both have amazing face paint on. How long did this take to do?
The first time about 20 minutes, next time just like 10. We just watched videos on YouTube.
Also in costume today are members of the Lake Placid Middle School Band, which perform every year at the Halloween parade. One of the clarinet players is dressed as Doc from Back to the Future. She's 12. Her grandmother, Diane Eurosis, traveled to Lake Placid to watch her perform in the parade.
My grandkid thinks that Halloween is the only holiday, so she goes all out, so she loves it. And I love watching her. She gets very excited.
Some of the youngest kids in the parade sit in the bed of big trucks with their parents. There are bumblebees and ladybugs and turtles and pirates. Then, in the middle of the parade, come a group of adults. One person is dressed in a tux, carrying a skull on a silver tray. Another has hair covering the entire face that stretches down to the ground.
We always make a theme for our office staff, and it seems to be growing bigger and bigger. And this year we went with, obviously, the Addams Family.
That's Sonia Franklin. She's the principal of Lake Placid Elementary. And today, she's dressed as Morticia Addams. She's wearing black lace-up boots, a dark dress, and a long black wig. And you've got somebody on leash here. Who is this?
Oh, this is Reese. She is my therapy dog that comes to school with me, and she's been a part of the parade for the last 9 years as well. Also part of the theme. She is my pet tarantula today.
The Addams family is well represented at this Halloween parade, from the school staff down to some of its youngest students, like Aurora Hudson.
I'm 6 years old and I'm in 1st grade.
And Aurora, what are you dressed as today?
Wednesday Addams.
Her mom is also here, part of a different group costume.
My name is Sarah Angus, and I'm part of the 3 Blind Mice. I actually work in the kitchen at the school, and I cook all the food for the little kids.
This parade is not only very, very cute, it also captures a real sense of community here in Lake Placid. Shop owners come out on the street with candy, locals line up to cheer and watch. Angus says she's grateful Lake Placid supports this kind of event.
I know a lot of schools don't do this, and we're, fortunate enough to be able to walk down Main Street and have all these people watch everybody, and everybody's happy to be here, and it's just an exciting day for all the kids.
The kids get to show off their costumes, eat candy in the middle of a school day, and help spread the Halloween spirit.
Say it again! Woohoo! Way to go, first graders!
Emily Russell, North Country Public Radio, Lake Placid.
Emily took some super fun pics of the parade and the costumes. Please go check them out on our website, ncpr.org. Music today by Zoe Knight of Potsdam and the Fiddlers 3 of Redwood. Have a super weekend. I'm David Summerstein, North Country Public Radio.